Welcome, dear children. Today we are going to discuss one of the methods to solve the quadratic equations. So before we discuss that method, we should know properly that what is a quadratic equation. Now you can just have a look on that. Ax square plus bx plus c. Now this is a polynomial, and you can see the variable x is having the power 2. So this is a quadratic polynomial. Now if I equate it to 0, now this is a quadratic equation, and this is a standard form of a quadratic equation. What is that? Ax square plus bx plus c equals 0. But one thing we have to remember in that, the condition is a should not be equal to 0. Why? If a is equal to 0, then this term would become 0 and this will become a linear equation. It will not remain a quadratic equation. Now, next question is, what are the methods to solve this quadratic equation? Solving means, what does the word solve mean? Solving means we are finding the value of x. We need to find the value of x. That is, we are going to find the zeros of this equation. So you can see the degree is 2. So how many maximum, at most, this quadratic equation can have how many zeros? It can have at most 2 zeros or 2 roots also we call it. Now we can have different methods to solve this equation. We can solve the quadratic equation by factorization. You all are very well aware of this method. Then completing the square and quadratic formula. In this video, we are just going to concentrate on this quadratic formula method. Now, just have a look on that. What is this quadratic formula? Quadratic formula, this is also known as Sridharacharya method, right? Sometimes it is asked like that also, Sridharacharya method. Now, quadratic formula is, the value of x is given by this formula, minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, right? So, rest of the steps, how to solve it, we will just take a simple example and we'll proceed, and in that I will tell you how to proceed further. So I am taking one simple example. Let it be x square minus 3x plus 1 equals 0. Here a is equal to 1. Coefficient of x square is 1. B is equal to minus 3. Please take care of the minus sign also. So coefficient of x is minus 3 and c is equal to 1. Right? Now let's just have a look on this. Can we factorize it? Can we factorize it? No, I cannot solve this equation by factorization. So I have to go for the quadratic formula only. Now, to solve the equation using quadratic formula, the very first step is we find the value of b square minus 4ac. Children, this b square minus 4ac is also known as discriminant or d. In short, we call it as d. b square minus 4ac is also called a discriminant because it decides the nature of the roots. It decides whether the equation will have real and distinct root, or whether they are going to have equal roots, or whether they will have no real roots. So this value of d, it decides the nature of the roots. So first thing is, we have to solve for b square minus 4ac. Now let us see what is the value. So b square means minus 3 square minus 4 into a is 1, c is 1. So this is 9 minus 4, and that is equal to 5. Now therefore this b square minus 4ac, or the value of d, is greater than 0. So what conclusion I can draw? If d is greater than 0, that is if d is positive, then this equation will have two real distinct roots. Okay, this will have two real distinct roots. And how can we find out? Then we have to go back to the formula and proceed. Now suppose it was negative 5. Had it been minus 5, then we would have stopped here, saying that this equation does not have any real roots. Okay, so now it is positive, so we will proceed further. What is the formula we are going to write? X equals minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now we are going to substitute for that. So this implies x equals, now substitute, simply you have to substitute Now look here, minus of this and minus of this. So this will become plus 3. Plus 3, then plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac. This already we have taken out. So b square minus 4ac is 5. So under root of 5 divided by 2 into a. So what is the value of a? A is 1. So already we have solved a 2 into 1. So that will be 2 only. Now this means we can write x is equal to 3 plus minus root 5 upon 2. So how are we saying that it has two roots? Yes, it has two roots because x equals 3 plus of root 5 upon 2 and also x equals 3 minus of root 5 upon 2. So these are the two real and distinct roots of the given equation. Now one more we will try. We will have one more equation, and this time I have taken 2x square plus 5 root 3x plus 6 equals 0. Now what is the first step? We will write a, the value of a. So value of a is 2. Value of b is 5 root 3. Value of c is 6. Now next step, what did I say? First thing you have to do is find the value of b square minus 4ac. So what is the value of b square minus 4ac? Now b is 5 root 3. So b square means 5 root 3 square minus 4 into a is 2 into c is 6. So this will be 5 square is 25 and root 3 square is 3. So 25 into 3 is 75 minus 4 2s are 8, 6 8s are 48. So this is 48 and this will be 27. So can you see b square minus 4ac, or this is also known as d. So this is greater than 0. Hence the given quadratic equation will have two real and distinct roots. This now I said, what did I say? If this had been minus 27, then what would we have done? We would have stopped here saying that there exist no real roots of this equation. Now so b square minus 4ac is greater than 0, then we can solve. Now what is the formula? Formula is minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac upon 2 into a. Quickly we'll substitute for that. Minus b. So minus, what is b? 5 root 3 plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac. This value already we have taken out. So this is 27 divided by 2 into, what is the value of a? It is 2. So we'll just break it into two parts. So this is minus 5 root 3 with plus sign first. So plus. So what is 27? 27 can be factorized at 3 9s are 3 3s are. So 2 3 will come out of the root. So it will be simply 3 root 3 divided by 2 2s are 4. So 1 will be like this, and another we will write with minus sign. So x equals minus 5 root 3. Instead of plus, one more we have to write with minus. So minus 3 root 3 upon 4. 1 by 1 will solve. So minus 5 plus 3 is minus 2 root 3 by 4. This 2 will get cancelled, so it will be minus 3 root 2. So one root of this equation is minus 3 by 2. Another root we'll just find out. So x equals minus 5 and minus 3. They will become minus 8 root 3 upon 4. Or it will be simply equals to 4 2s are 8. So minus 2 root 3. So what are the two roots? Two roots are root 3 by 2 and minus 2 root 3.